At the time of conception, 1 million sperm were released, but only one made it to the egg. You one in a million. God knew that he had a divine plan for you. It was no accident. But God is looking for people who are humble, who are not necessarily puffed up in their own eyes, but he's looking for somebody with a humble spirit. Next thing God's looking for a person of faith. Now, I know some people say, well, you know, Gideon wasn't really a great example of faith, because after the angel of the Lord told him that he was going to deliver Israel through him, you know, first thing he said, Lord, give me a sign. And the Lord said, okay, do this, and, you know, I'll give you a sign. Boom. But after he got the sign, he did what he was asked to do. He said, now, I've given you a sign. Go tear down them altars. You see, his faith increased when he got that first sign. But then after he tore the altars down and folk rose up, he got a little scared. Lord, I don't know, Lord, is that really you? And then the Lord said, okay, I'll tell you what. Ask me another sign. Well, Lord, if I put this fleece out, and if I come tomorrow morning and if the ground dry and the fleece wet, I know it was you. Lord said, okay. And he came back next day. Sure enough, the fleece was wet and the ground was dry. He said, well, Lord, wait a minute. Now, I just want to be sure it's you talking to me, Lord. It's not you, but it's me. Let me put this fleece back out here. But if it's you, Lord, this time let the ground be wet and the fleece be dry. And the Lord did it. Then the Lord said, okay, now that I've done all that, this is what you do. You see, now I know folks say, well, how could he be a mighty man of faith? We do it. We do it. We don't believe, we say that we believe, but come on now, we don't really believe everything we say. We say it every week. Well, Reverend, why you have us saying? You making us lie? No, because faith comes by hearing. And if you keep hearing over and over and over again that the Bible is the inerrant word of God, that I am who it says that I am, and I have what it says that I have, and if I hide his word in my heart, I'm not going to sin against him. If you keep saying it enough, you'll believe it. Well, how you know that, preacher? You believe lies. Let somebody tell a lie long enough. You know what we say? Must be some truth in it because everybody's saying it. God looks, when he looks for a partner, he looks for a person of faith. The next thing, when God looks for a partner, he looks for an obedient person. God really don't care what you say you believe. The question is, now that you believe, are you going to do what he told you to do? Gideon went through all these changes, all these tests. Well, Lord, if it's really you. Lord said, okay, now, I done burnt up your little burnt offering out there. Now, you know it's me. Now, go tear that altar down to Baal. All right. I did my part. Now, go do your part. Well, why would God have him tear an altar down? Because God knew he had to get this boy built up. See, you just because the Lord say you a mighty man of valor, some of y'all ain't there yet. He got to work with you. You got to exercise. You got, you know, the only way you grow a muscle, you got to stretch it. You got to work it. The only way you grow your faith, you got to stretch it. You got to work it. You just can't say it. You got to do something. God said, okay, go tear the altar down. All right, I did that, Lord. Oh, they're coming against me. Lord, is it really you? I'm going to deliver Israel through your hand. Then he put the fleece out. God said, okay, now let's go. We going to war. Because he was obedient. God looks for a humble person. God looks for a person of faith. God looks for an obedient person. And then when God looks for a partner, he looks for a person who's not seeking a prize. See, some of us don't want to do nothing unless we get patted on the back. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I on your pew? I ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't called my name. That's why folk don't want to do nothing, because they don't recognize nobody. God knew that he didn't have time for somebody who's going to wait. So, okay, Lord, ain't I bad? I did just what you said. Oh, I got it going on. No, son, you ain't done nothing. I'm doing this. I just chose to work with you. It ain't about you. See, some of us have deluded ourselves into believing that if we ain't there, if we ain't doing it, if we not at the middle of it, it ain't gonna get done. Guess what? God can raise up anybody to do what you do. As my daddy used to say, don't take this wrong, one monkey don't stop no show. Here they had a great victory. Gideon did what he was told. He wasn't looking for no praise. He had a great victory. Then somebody had something to say. Well, you know, he went and did that, but he ain't asked us. You know how church folk get. I ain't talking about here at Bethel, but you know, some church folk, something good going, build a new building, always a one, yeah, but they ain't build a big enough room for the deacons. Why come they didn't put nothing aside for the music department? The church will go out and do a great thing in the community, and somebody says, yeah, but they ain't go by so-and-so's house. Somebody always got something to say. Somebody always got some comment. We have a great victory, and somebody gonna be complaining. That's just the way people are. And if we stop doing just because some folk complain, we wouldn't get nothing done. Well, how did Gideon deal with the complaint?